Good evening and welcome to Sunset News on Monday, the 2nd of September. As always, we bring you news, community stories, economics, weather and sport. I am Ashwin Mberi. Let's get into the news stories for tonight. Police Regional Commander Commissioner Andreas Kanyanga Haingura was appointed as Kavango East's new Regional Commander, taking over from the outgoing Police Regional Commander Commissioner Johanna Ndahafa Ngondo. Nikano Nangolo reports.
Assume the responsibility as the new regional commander for Kavango East region. First of all, I would like to acknowledge the Almighty God, who is the head of my life, and without His grace, I will not be standing before you as I travel from cattle country to Kavango East region. I accept with respect and humility the responsibilities entrusted upon me by the Inspector General of the Namibian Police Force, Lieutenant General Joseph Shimwelao Shikongo, to lead the police in Kavango East region. Major General Anna Marie Nainda, Honorable Governor, distinguished invited guests. As I step in this role, I'm aware of the challenges ahead and the responsibility placed on my shoulders. This notwithstanding, I pledge to ensure that policing in the region is conducted in vibrant and collaborative manner. With this in mind, I intend to ensure that there is a boots on the ground in all corners of this great region. You heard from General Nainda, she said boots on the ground.
3 councillors of the municipality of Walvis Bay have been suspended from the 1st of September to the 30th. The councillors are Ephraim Shozi, Albertina Nkoshi and Paulus Kauhondamwa. Walvis Bay Mayor Trevino Forbes shared this with the media moments ago. SWAPO coordinator for the Irongo region, Daniel Muhura, says that they condemn the suspension of their 3 councillors from the municipality of Walvis Bay. Leandre Moesh reports.
We have yesterday held a special council meeting where we have opted, the council, to suspend 3 of our councillors as per the standing rules of order for no longer than 1 month. So it will be from 1st to the 30th of September. The reason we did so was, as you might have all seen, there was a council meeting where it was deeply disruptive, and some words were also shared. So councils contravened the standing rules of order. So 3 councillors were in charge for contravening the standing rules of order, another one, 2 for contravening the standing rules of order, another one for then contravening standing rules of order and also for breaking the code of conduct for councillors. Now, as per the standing rules of order, the councillor has then full right and duty to do so, to suspend councillors for no longer than 1 month. There is a standing rules of order.
We condemn it. We don't take it lightly. These are SWAPO party councillors on a ticket of SWAPO party. They were not deployed by IPC, and they never said that they have become IPC members. They are still SWAPO party members. If there is any misconduct of our party councillors, it's a party that has to call them to order or to discipline them. Where do they get the authority or the power to suspend the councillors that were not deployed by them? So it's something that we do not take it lightly. Of course, we are going to challenge it. And the question remains is to who gives them the power to suspend the councillors who were not deployed by them. So I should say here on record that since Walvis Bay came under the authority of the oppositions, it has become pathetic.
The city of Windhoek has announced drastic water-saving measures as it faces a severe water shortage. In addition to reducing the overall water supply by 15%, the city will close main water connections when not in use. Now, residents are instructed to hand water flowers twice a week and restrict watering of trees and shrubs to once a week. Lawns can only be watered with semi-purified water. Filling up swimming pools is banned and pools must be covered. Public swimming pool hours will be limited and businesses are required to recycle water. The hospitality sector must also restrict laundry schedules. The highly anticipated continuation of the Fishrot plea-taking and criminal trial has been postponed to tomorrow after it was revealed that Ricardo Gustavo has been hospitalized battling congestive heart failure, as confirmed by former Justice Minister Saki Shangala. Now, the Nudo faction that is pushing for the party congress to be held on 6 September held a press conference this morning in Windhoek. This was after the other faction, which comprises current party leaders, announced on Saturday that it has resolved to hold the congress in May 2025. According to yesterday's announcement, the current leaders will remain in their positions until congress is held next year. Rita Kakelo reports.
Respected Nudo ranks and file, beloved Nudo members, ladies and gentlemen, Nudo Party of Namibia would like to provide an update on current development within the party, clarifying the recent events and highlighting the way forward. We believe it is imperative to keep our members and public well informed to ensure transparency and unity within our party. Since the 13th of July 2024, the Nudo Party of Namibia has experienced a void in leadership. Regrettably, a lower organ of the party unconstitutionally called off a congress that was duly ready to convene. This transgression is very serious, matter that warrants a disciplinary action. Noting that the supreme organ of the party has called for a congress, and with no resolution taken and any instructions of Nudo Party of Namibia to extend the former leadership mandate as required. It is important to note that the leadership were duly informed of their delinquent and insolvent status. Yet they persisted here to violating their confinement. Meetings they have convened, including those by the National Executive Committee and the National Council, are deemed illegal, and any decision made during those gatherings are null and void. Despite challenges, we are pleased to announce that the party is fully committed to hosting its elective Congress on the 6th of September 2024 at the Electoral College on the 7th of September 2024, strictly adhering to the previously agreed upon schedule.
In our story of the day, we look at a recent collaborative exploit by Namibian police as well as Namibian Institute of Public Administration and Management.
Welcome to Namibia, where adventure meets tranquility. With Enjoy, you have access to a wide range of accommodations to suit every traveler's taste and budget. Experience the finest dining and hospitality Namibia has to offer. Booking your dream accommodation is just a few clicks away with Enjoy. Join thousands of happy travelers who have trusted Enjoy for their Namibian getaway. Your gateway to unforgettable Namibian adventures. Visit us today at enjoy.my.na.
All right, now this morning, the Namibian Police and the Namibian Institute of Public Administration and Management launched a 5-day policy development training course that will focus on policy development while giving the officers innovative approaches and practical solutions. This course is designed to capacitate members of the force with knowledge and a deeper understanding of policy development. I should emphasize that policies provide guidance, consistency, accountability, efficiency, and clarity on how an organization operates, said Lieutenant General Joseph Shikongo during the event. The course will be attended by 21 senior officers, 7 regional commanders, 7 heads of divisions, 4 chief inspectors, 1 senior inspector, 1 inspector of the Namibian Police Force, and the chaplain chief inspector Hafeni Mwandi Ngange. Elizabeth Klebes reports.
One of them was indeed to focus on the capacity, capacitating our officers in different areas. And the Human Capital Development Directorate has indeed implemented that resolution to the fullest extent. As we are moving towards our last financial year and this financial year, I think we have got a story to tell from Human Capital that we were able to implement quite a number of ingredients that are part of that resolution. Because we are talking about capacitation, and then we started, the majority of the regional commanders here, if not all, the head of directorate have attended the ethical leadership that we conducted all over. We started with the first one, Chuarongo, we had 9 full commissioners, and then it went on. We had almost more than 30 deputy commissioners in the Swakopmund.
Now in Community Talk, we look at the issue of access to potable water in the Oshikoto region. Stay with us.
Connection. It's in the human touch, the feeling of belonging. It inspires us and empowers us, creates clarity from complexity. It starts new conversations, unlocks the power of advice, and makes an impact on your life. At Alex Forbes, we pioneer insight to provide you with advice that connects your decisions of today to your impact tomorrow.
Now, Oshikoto Governor Penda Yanda Kolo says despite the efforts made to address the access to potable water in the region, the challenge remains. Yanda Kolo said low water pressure in the pipelines and salty underground water are among the contributing factors to the water woes communities in the region continue to experience. Yanda Kolo made the remarks today during his State of the Region address, which was held in Omutia. Kenya Kamboe reports.
The challenge with regard to access to clean water in Oshikoto region, more especially in area on the eastern side of Omutia, are well known. The problems are mainly low pipeline water pressure and the salty borehole water. But I am happy to report that significant steps are taken to address these challenges. On the issue of low water pressure, the Ondangwa-Umsegunme pipeline is currently being replaced and upgraded in order to increase water supply and the water scarcity in the area between Ondangwa and Umsegunme. The construction contract for phase 1 on this pipeline on Ondangwa-Shali has been awarded, and the site was also handed over to the contractor on 16 May 2024. A total amount of $27,500,000 is budgeted for this project. Similarly, it is also pleasing to report that a total amount of $79,200,000 Namibian dollars is budgeted for the ship rail of This project entails the development of a Hadesian aquifer to supply water to Shikota. The tender for borehole setting, drilling, and the aquifer modeling is expected to be advertised this year.
An independent economist says Namibia's economy has steadily grown since independence. More in economic news shortly. Independent economist Robin Sherborne says Namibia's economy has steadily grown since independence, but the growth fizzled out during 2015 and remained constant up until 2020 due to the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay, what do you see here? Well, you see some blue bars. That's the size of the economy, generally growing, and there is a scale down here with billions of US dollars. But I've also put in some red lines to show the elections we've had and the changes of leadership and the changes of cabinet which have taken place since independence. And I just want to home in on a few things. First is generally the blue bar, that's to say the size of the economy, has been growing steadily over a long period of time and actually started in President Nyoma, former President Nyoma's third term, quite significantly, mainly due to quite a significant minerals boom, but then took a bit of a dip in the global financial crisis, but then carried on growing, and that corresponds to what we saw in the previous chart, that immediately after the global financial crisis we had strong growth in this country, almost unprecedented, of around 5% a year. But you can see from 2015 that growth fizzled out, just as I showed in the previous chart, and growth, so this is the absolute size of the economy, remained pretty constant over that period, and then came down, took a huge knock during COVID, and has started to come back since COVID, and is now possibly, according to the World Bank, which actually base their statistics on NSA statistics, they don't just make them up themselves, they get them from the Namibian statisticians who possibly make them up. That was a joke, by the way.
Let's have a look at the economic indicators. The British pound trades at 23.38 next to the Namibian dollar. 19.72 Namibian dollars gets you €1. 17.83 gets you a US dollar, with 2.51 being the same as a Chinese yuan. Looking at commodities, Brent crude oil made an uptick of 0.72%. Gold is currently trading at $2,497.98 US dollars an ounce. However, gold, copper, and platinum are in the red. In international news, just 2 candidates have been approved to challenge Tunisia's president in the upcoming election. Stay with us.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nhmh.com.na.
Tunisia's Electoral Commission has approved just 3 candidates to run in next month's presidential election, ignoring a court ruling to reinstate 3 others. Among those approved are President Kais Saied Ayachi Zamel, whose campaign team had earlier said they had been arrested on Monday today. The president faces accusations of trying to restrict the number of those allowed to run against him. Since he won his first term in 2019, Saied has suspended parliament and concentrated power in his hands. Last week, the country's highest court said 3 candidates who had been barred from running by the Electoral Commission should be allowed to participate. Farouk Balsaka, the head of the commission, had said he would look at the court's ruling before making a decision. In a statement quoted by the AFP news agency, the commission said that the court had not officially communicated its ruling within the deadline. New York-based rights group Human Rights Watch said in August that the authorities had excluded 8 other prospective candidates for the 6 October election through prosecution and imprisonment. Zamel's campaign team, which said he was accused of falsifying details of those who backed him, dismissed the allegation as absurd. The Reuters news agency reports. Now, Saied has justified his actions by saying he needed new powers to break a cycle of political paralysis as well as economic decay. Let's have a look at the weather predictions. In the capital, Windhoek, it is partly cloudy, expecting a maximum of 27 degrees. But look at that stretch of 33s. That's in Enana, Oshakati, and Ruakana, as well as Rundu, telling you it's going to be very sunny that side. Mostly sunny across the board. Aranos partly cloudy along with some coastal towns. However, it is a little cooler in Keetmanshoop, in Aranos rather, expecting a 13-degree minimum. In Henties Bay and Swakopmund, 16-degree minimum. Stay with us as we swing over to Sports Wrap with the sports news.
Well, good day, viewers. On today's Sunset News brought to you by Sports Wrap, I'd like to start off with the official gold medal that we did receive at the Paralympic Games happening in France. Of course, Lahia Isitile, who grabbed a first gold medal in the 400 meters, that was also breaking the record, the Paralympic record, which was at 56.83 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. We do have a video clip that just showcases the ceremony of her grabbing a gold, so stay tuned for that.
Champion representing Namibia, Lahia Isitile.
Lahia Isitile, who's so close before to getting major glory. Silver last year in Paris, bronze this year in Kobe in the Worlds. She was 6th at Tokyo 2020. Gold this time though, along with Sem Shamanda, her guide, and the 27-year-old Namibian with a Paralympic record and a gold medal to go with it. Memories that will last a lifetime.
Huge congratulations to Lahia Isitile there for grabbing a gold medal. Another one for Namibia again at the Paralympics. It means we are doing really well. We just need to implement the same things at the Olympics, and I'm sure we'll be doing very, very well. Looking forward, let's look at the teams that you guys will be seeing in the NRU finals. We do have slides for you that just showcases what happened. We have the NRU Domestic League. FNB Wanderers are going through to the finals after they beat FNB Kudus 49-24, and FNB Unam will be facing off with them as they also beat Grootfontein 27-15. Looking at the Reserve League, we have FNB Wanderers again, who are also in the finals, that beat FNB Unam 54-20 after FNB Unam beat them in the league twice. Home and away, they got the best of Unam comfortably, and then also FNB Kudus are the other team that will be going on the way, all the way to the final, as they beat FNB Rehoboth 43-19. And looking at the Women's League, we do have United Gems Bokkies that fell short against Wanderers Bokkies, and a third team for Wanderers. Wanderers do it again for a consecutive year, having all 3 of their teams take part in the final. And then we have the team that is most feared, of course, Unam Steen Bokkies, who put on a world-class performance as they beat Rehoboth both Bokis 53-17. Well, that's all that we do have for you from the sports desk. From Brian Munango, it is adios.
DSTV 285, GoTV 25, OneUp2.com is precisely where you can find us. Thank you for joining Sunset News.